Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, we got Kim and we got Stacy as we discuss The Family Business, Season 4, Episode 4. I like the symmetry. What the fuck did we just watch? That's the question, really. So, Kim, what did you think about this riveting piece of shit? What you got?
Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, I was like, so damn. I think you feel that bad? It's like she's traumatized, really. So I can't even talk about it. What I saw.
No, it was. Oh my gosh, there was nothing to this. Like, what was the point of it? Like, Larry is the Joker, right? And then Lisa Ray's acting was actually pretty on point. I like when she cussed him out, and I like when she was in the bathtub pretending to be afraid of this old dude. And I was like, okay. But other than that, what was the whole scene with Larry's, I guess, daughter, right?
Yeah, who we still don't know her name.
I still don't know her name, right? I have no clue who she is, and it was just weird. I was like, okay, so we had to have this scene where like the old woman is getting robbed, basically, and why did we need that scene with the bike?
Wait,
like, you could have showed me something else. LC getting beat up, like anything. I was like, this is ridiculous.
All of a sudden, Vincent Jr., needs a bone marrow transplant. All of a sudden,
I was waiting for it to be like, he's not the daddy.
That would have been a better storyline.
That would have made this.
At least there would be a point to all of this.
It's gotta be.
It's like what? That's why he's not a man. Like, if it's not the mother, it has to be the father, or he's not the father. Like that, you don't need to test like uncles and shit. Like that doesn't make sense. Like I mean, this is.
Well, no. Sometimes that is true. You do. Sometimes the parents are not the match. You have to go within the family.
All right.
Yeah, that does happen.
But this, like, I think we both agree the best way this thing should have went was she was hoeing, right? So she actually didn't know who the daddy was.
I mean, she was a prostitute.
She was. She
That's what I'm saying.
The little club. Oh, and why do we have the Nevada scene?
Because Nevada's gonna get that. He's gonna get that ass. Like
Which one? Which one?
No, the light skin one who's in school.
Like, that's the one I think too.
Because Because the first one wants to give him the ass, and he was like, "No, I don't do that." Then the other one was like, "Oh, I'm just trying to study to be a good." He's like, "You know what, girl? When I turn 18, you gonna get it." I was like, "That's when he's gonna get a spinoff." I'll be like,
"No, that I will not be watching because that's unfortunately that young man is not a great actor. He's just not."
Yeah.
Neither is Tariq.
I was like, nobody on. You said neither is Tariq. Is what you said.
Damn. I would say Tariq acts better than him.
As a child, he did. I did enjoy his little movie when he was a kid, but no.
We were speaking French. I was like, oh, he good. But
he's still
speaking French.
He's still speaking French.
I was like, he needs to do that in Power Book 2 for no reason. He did Italian. Hey, we get off track. Larry's daughter.
Italian, that's what it was. Italian. Yeah.
Lauren Duncan, where did you get that from? Because like that was not in dialogue.
They probably read the book. Did you read the book, DeMarcus?
Am I the only comment here? No. We got DeMarcus. And we appreciate both of you. Stacey, what did you think of this episode?
Terrible. It was just a whole bunch of unnecessary shenanigans. Like, I'm watching it, I'm like, why am I watching this?
I don't.
But at least I can hear everybody talking this episode. There's that.
Okay, you can hear Larry?
Yeah.
He was whispering at the bathtub?
Oh, yeah. I heard the whole Joker monologue. Yeah.
I could not hear. I'm telling y'all, closed caption, soundbar, turned it up. I was like, okay, now I can hear you, but why was he whispering though?
Because he's trying to be intimidating as he's talking to the naked woman who was masturbating to Denzel Washington. Is that I guess that's what we were doing?
That's what she was doing.
I'm like,
that's the thing.
But where is it? Like, was it in her head? Was she watching something?
Was it the Glory movie when he was shedding that one third tear?
That one tear?
That was kind of hot.
He's so he was getting his ass whooped. Like you
doesn't matter.
You do it the training day. Training day, he had big dick energy. I think that's what it's called. If I may.
He did. Yeah.
Either Glory or Mo Better Blues.
I couldn't.
More Better Blues.
Oh, he was getting it. What do
Mhm.
y'all think is LC and Donna's secret?
Oh, that Junior is their kid.
That's
It's either Junior or Sasha.
let's
I
go with
can see
Sasha.
Sasha.
Let's go with Sasha. Let's go with Sasha. Yeah. That makes more sense. Yeah. Let's do that. And where the fuck is she at? So let's back up. Let's
She's
back
on
up.
other shows. She's got 2 shows.
Well,
She
her
got
name.
Sister and then she got Power.
Oh, I'm sorry. Her name was given in the description of last week's episode. I should not have to read the description. It should be in the damn fucking dialogue. But I thank you, SJ Smith. I
Yes,
appreciate
thank
you for reading. Because I was like, what? Like, this is 2 scenes. She ain't got no damn name. Like, fuck. Anyway, back it up. So Elijah is practicing his proposal. I got a strong the shy sense in this scene of you don't call the person that you're trying to propose to figure out where the fuck she's at.
Exactly.
That was weird.
Right. And then who are these 2 random ass people trying to get rid of a body?
At first, I thought it was Sasha and what's her name, the sister, Paris.
Oh no, one was fat as fuck. Like, that's a dude.
Yeah, it was a dude.
It was a dude.
One of them was a girl though. One looked her.
So then
Had a
I'm
girly
thinking
figure.
it's the 2, it's Harley Quinn and the henchman, working for Joker Larry. That's why I thought.
That could be
Whose
one.
body? Oh, maybe that was the guy that killed in the lab.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
that's
that's the guy the doctor killed, but
That's much later. That's no. That happens.
Right, that's true. It happened in the beginning. You're right.
Yeah. So like this, it doesn't make any sense. And you don't see their faces. So why are you not seeing their faces? And I'm like, none of this makes fucking sense, right? But then the dialogue. Sasha, I know you said that you were going to the hospital to see Orlando and his son out, and I just want to know how things work. Why are you telling her what she already knows she's doing? Like, that doesn't, I know
because that's the only way to like make, so that, because we know she's not on the show. So that's the only way they could do it, I guess.
But then we don't.
They should have put her on FaceTime or something.
Yeah, they could have done that.
Or she's at the hospital. Like, since we go to the hospital, maybe she's at the hospital getting tested. But if they're at the level they're bringing in Sasha for testing, why is Orlando coming out talking to the family like they just figured out what's wrong with this kid? What Chippy is like, so what's going on, baby? Oh, he has a rare blood disease, which we should already know because Sasha's coming, right? Like, why does she's coming to this if this is not a big deal? Like, shouldn't they already know all this shit?
Well, it did the girlfriend tell him? Well, the ex-girlfriend tell him that the son had this problem? I don't think so. I think that's what he just found out now.
But again, why is Sasha coming to the hospital? If not because she knows this a major thing, right? And oh my God, my son just popped up. Like, I spent 2 seasons looking for this dude, like across countries or some shit, and he just at the hospital. We just acting like that's cool because we always do where he was.
But he was staying at the hotel that your father now owns, so I don't understand how you didn't know she was there. She was working for the hotel, remember?
Yes.
Yep. She was.
So how did? Oh man, I didn't even watch this show, so I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Neither did we, and we watched the show. But y'all discuss it. I'm telling you, you missed everything that should have happened off camera.
Yep.
Sage / Mercedes and her brother being trapped by the leprechauns is happening off camera, which is what we need to be seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sasha coming back to America, we need to be seeing right now, or she's dead or on mission or some shit. But where is she at? Off camera. Why are we? The sister, so let's get Curtis's sister walks across New York City. That's what we got, right? She gets off the bus. She walks to another dig site and gets money.
Because it's like Larry has guns and cash in different sites that he buried. Are we living in 1930? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what banks are for.
Then.
Like, you have wire transfers. It's like, hey, but you know what?
Cayman Islands, what happened to all that? I mean, what?
And he's been inside for 10 years. So how's that shit even still there? Like, No one dug that shit up. But then she walks to the suburbs to get a motorcycle.
Yes.
After a dude was about to actually pay $4,000, not the 7, but I mean, he was like, "You getting the $4,000 and I'm leaving." And this is supposed to show she's a badass or something.
Yep.
Why didn't she steal the $4,000? That's what I would have did. If I'm pulling the gun
She's
on
not
you,
a thief.
she paid the $7,000 out of the little money.
She has standards, okay?
I was like,
she's not a thief. She's a killer, apparently.
She's an assassin.
She went to finishing school. I'm assuming we're gonna find out she went to finishing school. We need to find out she graduated with Paris. Like all of them were in the same class or something.
Oh, of course, it's a cousin thing. Sasha, Paris, Lauren.
Just a girl, though.
Oh, and London, right?
And London, London went too.
Yep.
Why isn't Mariah going to finishing school?
She's special. Harris's daughter, London's daughter. Yeah, she ain't gonna make it. She like, I got toys. Can I play with toys? Sit down, baby. It's okay. You
Like
play
she's like 16, I'm sure, but she's talking like a 10-year-old.
Is she know? Like she talking like she 5.
Yes.
Yaz got more hands than she does probably at this point. I need to see Yaz in the show. Just whooping that girl's ass. Like, I'm gonna control this school. Anyway, let's talk about kids. Nevada, we confirmed he's 17 years old.
Yes.
Why the fuck is he spending every day in the whole house? Like,
because his mom was there.
This is helping his mother with operations.
how is it that his daddy, grandparents on both sides don't go, he needs to be in school, just not in the whole house? Like, I don't know what he needs to be, but this is not it. Like, we do not approve of this situation.
These are criminals, right? Like, they don't have like standards. Like, they don't have morals. They don't care. They think this is normal. Plus, probably half of them probably was like hanging out at whorehouses when they were young.
Chippy was a hoe, right? Chippy.
Yeah, she was a hoe.
Right, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Do y'all think Kenny will kill Danielle? I thought the mom Consuelo was gonna kill her. Like when she specifically said, "Leave my son alone," and Danielle is sitting up there trying to give him the ass. I just thought when old girl was like, "Danielle needs to talk to you," that was gonna be a bullet in the head, and she was just gonna be put back in that car. That's what I thought. That she thought she's going to a client. She gets in, and somebody just comes up from the back.
Yeah, and grabs her. Yeah.
And that's it. That's it.
So wait, who's Kenny? I thought the guy's name, isn't he Little Larry? His name?
No, it's Kenny. Larry's son's name is Kenny. So
yeah, I kind of think he is gonna kill her because he's crazy, not because of any actual reason.
But he has a kill list. Like he's already knocked out.
Just because he has a kill list doesn't mean that he can't kill the prostitute. He can kill whoever he wants, or go back to his list.
Or he just wants to bust a nut and he's want to just keep it moving. Like maybe just like it did, and that's the only hose in all of New York City.
He just seems a little creepy. He's a little creepy.
That's other hoes. It was creepy. I'm like, why you got no clothes on, girl? Like,
and why are you? Well, she's a prostitute. That's one. And then the texting thing was weird. Like he's texting her all these things that I guess he wanted her to do or whatever. I was like,
what? He's like, I want you to call me Larry. Like, why? I don't know. And I'll call you Nene. What? Like, I don't know. I don't know where it was going with that. The dude that bought the bike gave Harris's daughter fire in the last season. Oh,
really?
Oh, okay. I'm sure that was a coincidence. That's interesting, though. I mean, unless I don't know, they're gonna tie all that back together, but that's interesting. I did not know that.
And so, who was that?
Same light-skinned dude? Or are you just confusing light-skinned dudes?
Yeah, because there are a couple of them.
It's quite a few. Yeah, I can't keep track. But I mean, DeMarcus says it. I got you were paying too much more attention than we are, because I'm like, I didn't know what was happening.
I was just like, this is some random dude and this is why you don't sell your stuff online to strangers. Have them come to your house.
To your house. I mean, like, excuse me, sir, you look quite honorable. Can I have cash right now? Because I'm desperate and broke. Will you take I take the $4,000 that I bought.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine, like, he'll come back like later on in the dark and just rob her for the money that he just gave her.
And take the $4,000.
Yeah.
I was like, this is unnecessary. Please.
It was just unnecessary. They could have filled that with something else.
like
anything else. Even London's scene, I was like, why?
Oh, let's talk about London about to fuck LoJack.
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely gonna get that yet, but that's definitely what this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What type of stripper?
Oh, you mean the prostitute she was with first episode? She wants something she ain't paying for necessarily. But somehow he can afford to send his daughter to the same school. I'm assuming this is some kind of private school. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I was like, this is clearly, and then all of a sudden her friend wants to, I'll LoJack him. That's not even sexy. What the fuck does that even mean?
That was weird. Who is Miss Williams? Is that the little older lady that's always at the house?
I don't remember this lady.
I don't remember.
Because there's always like an older lady with a short wig that's at the house.
That could be her. That's probably her. But I'm like, that's not a sexy line. I don't know what that even means. Like,
it was unnecessary.
It was just, I'm like, just go ahead. Oh yeah, we can do a play date with our daughters, right? Yeah, and then we can come over for dinner. And then, oh, I'm sorry, my panties fell. I'm sorry. Here you go. I don't know what happened. I was like, this is
okay. That's what we're doing. Okay.
I was like, it just seemed like I was like, come on, let's just get to it because this is taking too long. Because we got other shit to deal with. Also, if Larry can leave said asylum and go intimidate Diamond, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't he just go and try to kill his brother? So at least get this thing moving forward.
Because there are too many men protecting Elsie.
They all live in the same house. Make an effort. Like, go with your poo and make an effort. Like, because
there's 3 of them, and then supposedly LC has
an army.
Way more than that. He has an actual security team.
Or sneak into the hospital where said grandson is waiting for his bone marrow transplant. Like, Brother X knows how to get out of shit, in and out of buildings.
Yeah, he does.
He proved that last season. So we can make some progress on this. So yeah, so we all think so. Therefore, Sasha is in fact therefore Elsie's secret kid.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
That makes sense.
Are we actually gonna see her this season? Or hear her voice?
She's on 2 different shows.
She's too busy trying to fuck Kanan in 1991. She still has to get back to the future.
So we might see her one time because LC, actually, I didn't think we were going to see him in this episode because remember, LC got another show too.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. He's running Quantum Leap.
Yes, he's on Quantum Leap. So.
He's out. Fuck this, man. Minus the cigars. I was like, fuck this show, man. It's too much. It's too much.
Maybe these people know the writing is on the wall.
They're like, ain't no season 4. We got to move on.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Thank you, DeMarcus.
We'll move over to Black Hamptons because Carl Weber is really trying to get a second season for that show.
Gentrification. It will be the title of his second book. It's like, this is that bullshit. Once again,
of the Hamptons.
Huh?
Gentrification of the Hamptons?
Yeah, because it's not white enough. It's too black.
Well, no, there's a Black Hamptons and then there's the other Hamptons.
Yeah. Gentrification of the Black Hamptons. Because it's only racist when white people move into the neighborhood. Anyway, good point, DeMarcus. Once again, Sonia never tells LC or Chippy about Larry's trying to kill her. Huh?
Or her husband.
Or her husband.
And she was listening to LC's conversation.
What?
And I was like, okay, so is this chick gonna be the chick that has all the information but never gives anybody who needs the information?
She's like Black China, unless you explicitly ask her, she ain't saying nothing.
LC's gonna be at the dinner table and be like, family business dinner. Hey, is anyone trying to kill me? I just want to know. I'm sort of since 3 months. Speaking of people
considering a drinking game, for how many times they say family?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
In the mother's dialogue, Chippy's dialogue.
Yeah.
She said family at least 4 times.
Yeah.
I was like, sweetheart, we know the name of the show.
Gotcha.
We don't need you to say family a million times. Orlando, they all say family too many times. Stop saying it. We know the name of the show. It's ridiculous at this point.
I was about to pull out the notebook And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this one go. I'm gonna let this one go. I was like, it's in the title. But yeah, you're right. It's too much family. I swear to God, it's the dialogue between Larry and that doctor, and then when
was weird, and that guy is creepy as that doctor is creepy looking. He's creepy. He doesn't know how to act very well. And then I was like, so you hired this crazy doctor, and now I think what Larry's gonna do is put this doctor up as the doctor of the hospital for when some people won't be suspicious anymore. You see what I'm saying?
Well, if he's the director, I think he'll be the one in charge when LC shows up.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So he'll be like the second director, to be like the other face, to be like, I need you to go out there and talk to those people and tell them that your boss is actually a patient.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, what is Diamond's character's name? Because she gets on fucking her.
Diamond?
Yeah.
Diamond is her character name.
No.
Who is Diamond?
Fuck. Lisa Ray. What's Lisa Ray's character's name? See?
I forget.
Donna.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Why does Larry reveal to Donna, but not to his wife, that I can get out whenever I want, baby? Like, this is all.
Because his wife run her mouth.
I was like, Donna's gonna run her back, and then you leave her alive. Like, thanks to Marcus. I was like, I had to look on IMDb. I'm like, this don't make no damn sense, bro. Why are you telling all these people instead of the one who's actually on your side, like the one who actually might help you get from point A to point B? He was walking around creepy. I was gonna count how many times he said fuck, because I'm like, he's like, and then fuck this and fuck y'all and fuck. I'm like, I get it, you're a badass, but this different words. That's
another drinking game. How many times did Vincent say fuck?
I was like, and then no, seriously, I thought Tyler Perry wrote and directed that scene with, like, between him and the doctor, and then when Brother X comes in, he's like, you fixed that thing so it would kill that patient, right? Yes, I did. Now he's on our side. I was like, fuck this show. I was like, damn, where's Mr. Perry at?
What's the point of this?
Because they have something over his head now, right? So they're gonna make him be the face of the hospital, because Larry can't be the face of the hospital when people like the wife of the dead, old director comes. Larry can't be the person that comes out.
But
wife is dead.
Yeah, he already did. It's what he said.
That's right. He did it with the wife, but I guess it's more investigation. I guess that's why he's doing it.
But he already had something on the doctor because he killed somebody at the last place. Like, he's already on probation. So the fact that he gave him a job, he was like, you owe me. Where's Orlando's ex-girlfriend / mistress? The doctor?
Right.
Oh, the doctor?
Yeah.
Her. Okay.
She got
hired. Did she get hired?
She got hired.
Interviewing.
Yeah. So where the fuck is she at?
She's on another show too. She's on Saints and Sinners, and she's on another show. I can't remember the name of that show, but she's on Saints and Sinners. And I'm waiting for her to make her appearance on House of Vicious, because everybody got to be on the black shows at least once. So
I'm gonna check it out after I get.
Let me tell you. Okay, hold on. House of Vicious. I'm on the 4th or 5th episode. Okay. Tammy Roman. The way that they made this character go through stuff, like losing her mind, she's talking in the mirror, she's coked out her brain. The acting from Tammy Roman is the worst acting I've ever seen in my entire life. It is bad. If we go ahead and review this show, I want you and Stacey to just shit all over it, because that acting is terrible. Like, as I'm going in, I'm like, what? Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, you started out pretty damn good, and now what happened? Yeah, it's bad. All right. Acting is terrible.
I take that as a challenge. Like, I shall watch it. I'd be like, oh, this is real bad. I was like, but I need to be fresh. I want to be objective. I want to be objective when I walk in. I can't walk in looking for the shit. I got to have the shit come to me and be like, oh damn it, where did this come from? Family business has gone to shit. I'm sorry. I'm not happy. Oh yeah. So yeah, it has, because this dialogue is bad, or maybe I just Don't
No,
remember
it's a
how bad.
dialogue. There's no real plot here. This is no. What are you?
Where's the drug dealing?
What happened to the heat and
What
the
happened to the
fire?
hotels and the whole money laundering? What happened to that?
They're focusing on the family. Stop focusing on them. We want the family business, not the family. I could care less about the family. I want the family business. I want you to find out why the Asians got killed, why the biker got
killed. Speaking,
like, put some stuff together here.
Speaking of waiting, when you have critical information, Junior finds out that the Asian leaders got killed at night. He waits till the next day when his daddy calls him and is like, "Hey, what's going on, Dad?" "Oh, yeah. 2 of our council members got killed." "Oh, yeah, that's right. "Oh, wow, that's amazing. Thank you for that." "Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, the biker got killed." "Oh, shit, really? Yeah, we might want to look into this." I'm like, Junior, why didn't you tell me this last night?
Because he was with his woman and he couldn't take the time.
Who also wasn't like, baby, someone's trying to kill Uncle and Mama. Your mama. Somebody's trying to kill your daddy and your mama. Who? Your uncle. I heard it twice. I didn't tell you the first time because I don't know why. So when I heard it the second time, I was like,
trying to make a baby.
Because I need.
Oh wait, Wanda, weren't you chopping up some vegetables?
Why are the fat people always working with food? Damn it. I was like, we get it. She likes to eat. I get it. Fuck. She can't be like, "Hey, Aunt Chippy, hey, by the way, Nene said Uncle Larry's trying to kill you. I just want to let you," "What? I'm sorry. I got to chop up these tomatoes and get the pizza in the oven. I'll make some spaghetti. Anyway, yeah. Twice.
Pizza and spaghetti.
I was like, yo, because she like to eat shit. She's stress eating. She's stress eating. She trying to
she gonna start throwing up and they gonna be like, "Oh, she must be pregnant."
See? I need some pickles.
Yeah, no, she's gonna be cooking and smell the food and be like,
bleh.
Yeah.
Classic. The Duncans are pissed off because Harris is working with the Italians. Why was Harris even there? Like,
yeah, I didn't get that. Like, who fuck called him? Oh, so Larry called him.
He's family on both sides.
That's true. He is.
All
He is. His brother Vincent, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I said Larry. I meant Vincent.
Right, but I was like, that was unnecessary. He also looked like a 90s pimp. Like, I didn't know what the fuck he was wearing. I was like, this is too much. Where the fuck is your child at, actually? Because that little girl needs to be in speech lessons right now. Nevada needs to be teaching his cousin. Huh?
Is that imaginary baby?
Oh. Who's having imaginary?
London.
London. You remember they have Mariah and then they have the baby.
The baby.
Oh, that's right. That you never see.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking doll.
A blanket on top. Yeah.
This was the blanket. Like,
it ain't even a blanket. It's like a towel. The baby is the towel.
That is the baby. No, we can't afford a doll. It's the actual towel. Just look at the towel and pretend there's a baby there. But I'm like, where's your child? But I'm seriously like, Nevada needs to take his college level intelligence, his almost Professor X mind, and put it into fucking helping his cousin speak properly, because they're basically the same age.
Him and Orlando are gonna find a cure for whatever little Vincent is suffering from.
That's it.
Oh, so he's gonna put on the white robe again.
That's Orlando.
It. At his desk with all the chemicals.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep. Nevada and Orlando's gonna be like, "I took a sample of my son's blood. Let's go back home, Nevada. You can figure this shit out." They're gonna be in the thing, shaking it up with the test tubes, and be like, "Bam, we cured the bone marrow disease. Got him." I was like, "Oh shit!" The spinoff is gonna be House,
and a license
Orlando
to a pharmaceutical company. Yes.
And when is Vegas getting released? Because he's supposed to get released this season.
That's supposed to be happening too. You can't you can't help yourself. I heard you about to go on Uncle Larry. Look, we already talked about his Joker performance, right? I can't say enough, the man, that this death dude was like, dude, his speech, seriously.
It was creepy as hell. I was like, which I understand that's what it's supposed to be, but the overacting, I was like, oh my God. This guy's never been a good actor. I don't care what I've seen him in. He's just not good. He's horrible. And now his Joker impression is horrible.
I wanted him to grab Donna's face and see, you want to know how I got these scars? I was like, what? Like, I need to go full Joker. I was like, wait, yes. It's too much.
And then another question too, why doesn't Donna have any security? Like, she was married to a gangster.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's no one that, like, remember she almost died last season.
Yeah, Brother X almost murdered her.
Yeah. And I'm like, there's no like, she supposedly had a maid, and I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Here's another show with gangsters where there's no security. The only time you see security is when you see LC. Everybody else is just walking around.
Well, so they were playing basketball on a tennis court with their, like, I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, y'all can't afford an actual basketball court? Like, what the?
Okay, look, you can use that same space for a couple of things. Like, you can do handball, basketball.
Let's not do that. Like, if you got that kind of money, the kind of money they claim that they have, you got an indoor basketball court.
It should be separate, yeah.
Right? To be like, Serena Williams don't say, hey, baby, put up the net so we can play some one-on-one while I'm practicing my tennis. Like, that's not how that works. But their security is part of the team. I mean, like, just say, like, all the security is there. So when the all crew and entourage show up to the hospital, like, they actually, unlike Power in the Power universe, like, these people actually walk around with their security. Like, you got the twins. Right. You got the twins. Like, they actually, but the hospital would have been a perfect scene for Larry to make, or Kenny to make some efforts. Because if Curtis knows that everybody's at the hospital, that means Kenny should know. That means sister should know, right? So, like, this is not a secret. So, like, this easily could have been instead of Kenny fucking Danielle or whatever he was doing with her. I'm like,
what is the point in that? What was that? Why did they do that scene? Like, what is Kenny gonna try to get into, like, the
Hellfire Club?
Yeah, I'm like, what? I don't get the point in that whole scene.
Let's not do this.
This shows that all the men have the same addictions, I guess. Oh. They're all like whores.
Hey.
Okay. Well, LC hasn't gone there. So.
He married one. Let's not do that.
He married one.
That's right. And so did his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Don was a whore too.
It's a family business.
It's a sister thing. It's a family. You're right.
It's a family thing, right? It's like, hey, we keep and that's why they got the Hellfire Club. That's why Orlando, his girl was a hoe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like, damn it.
Yeah.
I was like, Junior's the only one that got a fucking nurse who don't open her fucking mouth. I was like, she can't speak for shit, but she always eating. Anyway, y'all gonna review The Woman King. I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, it won't be this weekend. I tell you that. But y'all watch it? Are you gonna watch it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to the theater, bro. Nah, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna pass. We'll wait for it to come on DVD. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't want to see cultural appropriation. That's why I feel like it's going on in that movie, and I will not support it. You have American and British actors playing Africans. That is cultural appropriation because that is not their story.
I looked up. The only one is Viola Davis, who's American playing an African, and most of the other people. I looked this up when you first said it. The other people, some of them are African or they're South African. Or there's some. It's mix and match. There's a bunch of stuff going on.
The king is the guy from Star Wars who is quite British.
Yeah. Okay. So it's two. Okay.
Right.
So Viola Davis and that guy. The other people. Did you look up the other people that are in the show? I did.
So you telling me only two of the lead? Only the two.
Well, I'm not saying only. I looked up some of them. I didn't look up.
Okay. I said. But I say on the top, like the woman who got stabbed. I was like, she's from South Africa. The one who got stabbed, she was like holding the pole. Anyway, I was like,
I don't remember. I don't remember.
It's all good. What I'm saying is, no, this is not Viola Davis' story. She needs to stick to doing Michelle Obama. That didn't work out, but at least that's an American playing an American. So
okay, so now you're Chris.
I feel like I'm doing the opposite of Chris. I like to be his opposite. I feel like because he's like, damn British actors. I was like, yeah. Anyway, also Terry didn't want to go see it too much. She don't want to go see a Oppression or some shit. So I was like, all right, never mind. We might go see it next weekend. If I see it, then we can talk about it. I was like, babe, she actually thinks the movie's gonna end up with them like going getting enslaved. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not how that story's gonna end. Either
is it based on a real person? I thought it was.
Yeah. It's supposed to be, inspired by true events. Let's it's vague, right? So I'm sure this ain't gonna be no 300. I wait for the 300. I wanted to die in glory.
Okay, but what about that? A shit ton of British actors were in that. Wasn't that Grease?
Yes, it was actually. Yes.
Okay, so then why do you accept that these guys? Why couldn't they have Greek actors? There's a shit ton of them, but they had British people. The entire cast was British.
Oh, wait. I went to go see it last night. It was okay. Thanks, Miss Sharon.
Thank you.
My issue.
And I need to know why you accept that and you don't accept
us complain about cultural appropriation. Even when it's other Black folks, like we go too far with this shit. And then for us to be like, you know what, fuck it. Of the 5 actors who's played Nelson Mandela that I can think of, all of them were Americans. And I'm like, not even.
No, Idris Elba played him one time too.
Who?
Idris Elba is African and he's British. He's
born in Britain though. Like he's a British citizen. Like he didn't migrate there. Like he was born in Britain. He is a Brit. So I'm like, but even then, I'm like, we complain too much about this shit. People can't wear braids because of us. Because we're like, damn it,
but aren't you doing the same thing by saying?
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I'm the opposite. That's what I'm like, if I'm holding us accountable. I'm like, if we're gonna say this bullshit, then we need to be the ones to go, you know what? That's your story. Viola Davis should have help finance this movie and let an African woman actually lead the role, and she's in the back. And I would have been okay with that. Because like that's
the same thing when Aretha Franklin, the movie Aretha was played by a British woman. That was okay.
Yeah, I don't give a like again, that's more Chris's argument. That's Chris's argument. Like I am the opposite argument. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck myself. I'm saying, but as much as a lot of us give a fuck, I'm doing the other side. That's what I'm saying. I personally don't care. I don't care about the British actor thing. Chris came up with that. Samuel L. Jackson did that shit. I'm like, I'm saying they're hypocrites. So I feel about it. So I'm like, I shall stand up for the other side. Damn it. Also, Cornelius needs to make it. That's what I'm saying. In House of Dragons, I need him to live so he can have other little Black kids, and I need to see some Black women. We're getting off track. All right, look, family business is not going in the right direction. Like this is shit, and we need to get back on track, bro. We need drug deals. This is Power Book 3, damn it. Shit.
So why does Vincent need to die? Why did Junior go to the Italians and say, what? Like, what? Because Orlando is pissed that his baby mama is married to dude? Like,
they tried to kill somebody in season 1?
2.
Remember, it was Sal, it was him, and some other Italians. I don't think Vincent did anything, but he was with the crew.
Right.
No, I yes, but I think it's really more about the kid. Like Orlando being offended that
that's Junior, what I was thinking. Yeah.
That Junior would call his son by his actual name to be like, because when they were trying to kill him in I think season 2, like it became a whole. It's really about the kid. I don't think it's about Sal Dale because they killed all of them. Harris killed his dad for the Duncans, and that was like done with.
Right.
So I think this is really more about the kid situation and then the back and forth that happened in last season. I think.
Yeah, but I still don't feel like the guy needs to die.
Death?
Because he wants to be a father to your Black kid. What are you talking about?
Remember Vincent's people tried to kidnap London and her kid. Remember, and then London had to kill the dude because remember his brother. His brother seduced London, then remember because he staged the whole like carjacking or whatever, and then like a squeegee person tried to rob him or some shit. Anyway, London falls in love with Vincent's brother, and to get to the kid, and then eventually it's all found out, and then they come in guns a-blazing, and London kills brother to save her kid, and then that's when like Vincent really got into it, and then that whole time Vincent was basically the secondary man because Orlando was too busy doing Heat or whatever the fuck, and then he ran off with the kid. So it's probably closer about that, which means London should be more upset, if anything. But she's
an assassin. She can do it. Like, why can't Orlando just say, "Sister, go kill"?
But he's a made man, so he can't touch
This has turned into Godfather of Harlem for some reason. Because I was like, now it's like, you a made man. Who gives a fuck? Like, we're the Duncans, right? Like, we run whatever you used to run, because the word heat has not even been mentioned. And this is episode 4.
Nope.
The only reason the Duncans have any leverage is because of heat, because they used to sell heroin.
Yeah.
And then but none of this is like, fuck, we don't know what we're doing right now. Like, stop watching Power Book 3. Like, we need to get back to drug dealing. Like, this is turned into Power Book 3. Somebody's gonna get a music studio.
Oh,
Damn
God.
it.
If they go camping, I'm quitting.
Oh, they did. They did that last year. When Brother X, he went camping and fishing. Remember? I was like, if Elsie takes Chippy out to go camping, do you
really think that Chippy's going to anybody's damn camping? Have you seen the way this woman dresses and her
glamping
and her wig? Oh my God, Stacy, what was going on with Chippy's wig at the hospital?
The wig is always terrible.
First off, they had the part to the side, right? But then the part had hair mixed all in. I was like, what is it? And then when you look at the bottom of the wig, you know how you take the flat iron and you're supposed to like bump it? Somebody bumped it in the middle of the hair. And I was like,
stop it.
Yes, you can see the creases in the middle of the hair. And I was like,
they probably just took it out the bag and like fluffed it and stuck it on her head. And still got like the wrinkles on it.
Yes. It looked, I was like, this is, first off, her skin is too light for that dark black. Like, give her a little, like make it lighter. She looks terrible. I'm sorry. Terrible.
We got, hold up.
Raising Kanan is better than Family Business. Come on now.
Let me think about that. Yes. Season 2, what we have seen so far of Raising Kanan is better than what we've seen for Family Business season.
Not that last episode. Sorry.
Even with that, I'm still gonna say that Raising Kanan is doing better right now, because this at least is, I know where it's going. I'm like, I got.
You think
like it's this. I have no fuck. There's no random ass people in mass hiding bodies. There's no jokers. There's too much silly shit. Okay, like going on right now in Family Business. Like too much.
Yeah, that was just unnecessary. Like that whole scene, I was like, this is ridiculous. And then it's like you just wanted to have Lisa Ray in a bathtub naked.
I guess that's what I was waiting for the toy to pop out. I'm assuming she had one. I just thought she was gonna be like, oh my God, and then like the dildo was gonna fly.
Wait a minute, it should have been vibrating in the water.
That's like a little ducky, and it flies up. Like that's what should have happened. Like that's what should have happened. Or she was fucking the shower thing. Mm-hmm. Shower head. Like, yeah, that would have been a thing. Yeah. That would have made sense. I would be like, all right, shower head, fucking get it. Never mind. I gotta quit. No, I got to. Oh, I got you. So this is long time ago. All right, there's one girl I was dating. Like, she couldn't afford a shower head, right? So she would just like push her crotch up to the water, to the spigot or whatever. Like, she would just like, I wasn't there. That's what she told me. Like, I wasn't there. I'm just saying, but she used to be like, she has to push her. Yeah, it was wild. She turned on the water and just put her crotch under it.
What?
Hilarious. Oh man, hilarious.
She's like bent up with legs on top of the shower. What?
That's how she described it. I don't know. I didn't look. I wasn't there. I'm saying that's how she described it.
Did you buy her a shower head for her birthday or Christmas?
No. Actually, I tried. I had to buy her straws. I bought her straws.
Was this in college or something?
No. She single mother, 2 kids. Like she was trying to like anyway. So she would wash straws, and this sickened me. Like I was like, I will buy you straws. Like I will
like $1.
I was like,
They
literally. Or you could just steal them from the fast food place.
I was like,
just take a whole bunch. Go to Wendy's, McDonald's, grab a whole handful, who's gonna say anything? I wish you would.
It's not
Say
like
something.
straws are necessary, but
I was like,
they're $1. Like,
I couldn't do it. It hurt me so
why
bad.
straws?
I was like, I had to buy the one girl a trash can. She had a trash bag that she just set on the ground, and she had like a kid. And I was like, I will buy you a trash can. Like, what the fuck? Like, these are basic things. Like, I was like,
That's some interesting choices in women dating.
I didn't know this before we started dating and shit. I mean, I was just like, fuck. I was like, I had to find this stuff out later, but I'm like, I got a kid. Yeah, it got it. Anyway. Yeah.
That's why it's called dating, right?
Right. You'd be like, oh shit, let me tell you who I'm not marrying. I was like, this is too much. I was like, this is way too much. I did buy her kid a basketball. To your point, I didn't buy her shower. No, I didn't buy her shower head. I didn't know about shower head. I was trying to figure out why she was fucking the faucet. Like, I didn't put those two things together. Like, I didn't know why it put me on game with the shower head. Like, I was like, oh, I got another one. This is hilarious. All right. Back in the day, right? So you know those back massagers you can get from Walmart? They're like $20. Like,
yes.
20. I'm 20 years old. I bought one. I was like, hey girl, let me massage your back. I put it on her in her crotch. Dope. Yo, when we broke up, she would not give me that thing back. Like, she was like, no. I was like, I'll take my shit back. She's like, no. I was like, hilarious. I was like, damn.
So it was doing the job.
I was like, she's like, I don't need you now. I got this thing from Walmart now. I was like, damn it. I got replaced by a Walmart toy. But anyway, it's all good. You know what I'm not going to do? Admit to crimes. That's other people on our channel. Like, that's what I don't do. Like I was like, that's not, I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I share stories about this stuff that ain't me. That shit was hilarious. Anyway.
I only confessed to one crime, selling DVDs.
I'm just kidding. Everybody did that shit. I was like, it ain't no big deal. I was like, anyway, again, not in my own shit, but anyway, just sharing. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Oh man, Terry watches this. I'm being in trouble. I don't think so.
Exactly.
That's what I think about that. See, the thing is, I was like, hey, babe, this ain't about you. So don't worry about that. All right. Just in case. I love you. All right. Okay. Anyway. Anything else, Kim, for this episode?
Absolutely not. I just need this next episode to be better. Just please make it better. I'm hating this show right now. And I don't want to hate it. I really want to like it again. So they need to do better. Like, really. Because why do you need Larry as the focus of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he to replace the other brother who died? Like, is that what they're trying to do?
I'd rather him come back from the dead.
Yes, me too. Exactly.
I'd rather Malik Yoba coming back with his terrible Jamaican.
Oh, I was gonna say that woman was irritating the fuck out of me, dude. I'm assuming she's really Jamaican. She needs to be really Jamaican. But that voice was oh my god. I was like,
no, I think that lady is actually Jamaican.
All right.
You talking about Vincent's wife?
Yeah.
I think she actually is Jamaican.
Orlando's baby mama. I was like, that shit was real hard. I was like, I need some subtitles. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He is my father. I must go and get the pineapples. I don't know Jamaica. I'm just making up shit at this point. My point is, it was going too far. Okay, anyway, my bad.
You look nice.
Oh, she look good. Yeah, I guess the way
was on point. I was like, okay.
I couldn't get past that accent though. I was like, shit. I was like, let me put subtitles on. Turn off the volume. I was like, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Why did Chippy was like, I would never take your child? Didn't they take
Nevada?
Take Nevada?
Yeah.
Didn't they take Sasha too?
Nah, I wouldn't.
No, Sasha always just wanted to be with LC and the family, so she would spend the night there, and then she eventually moved in.
But to your point, Nevada, they took that kid who was like, you ain't going back home. And again, you care that much about a kid, you don't let him hang out the whole house all day when he's underage. Like, this doesn't make sense. And they haven't even acknowledged it. Actually, they haven't even acknowledged where is Nevada. Where is he? Like, is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Vegas jail. Hopefully, and he should be saying something. Damn it! Like, girl, I introduced you to your child, and now you got my child in the whole house. Damn it. Anyway, I was like,
when he gets out, it's gonna be a surprise. He's gonna get out and go straight to the whorehouse.
He's like, damn, girl. He's like, well, let me get a couple of clients. Let me be a client. And I'm like, hey, son, what you doing here? What you doing here, Dad? Her. I was like, it's been a lot of years. of wanting and anyway.
He's gonna bang the what's her name?
Consuela?
Consuela, yeah.
No, he got traded her in for a younger model. Anyway, my bad. Stacey, anything else? All right. Clifton Powell ain't fooling with this show no more. That's because he got other random shit to do.
He's on some.
He stayed working.
Show. Yeah, he stayed working.
Yeah, he's on some other show. I can't remember the name of it right now. Yeah.
Why are they only showing one episode a week? It's funny you should bring that up, DeMarcus, because I'm like, this is not the season they should have did this with. Like this,
exactly.
This is shit. Like they should just put all this crap out there so we can just get through it.
Because they know that once people binge it, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
You're shutting it down until next year or until another show that people like comes back.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's why they're doing it that way. It makes sense.
And remember, they delayed both Carl Weber projects. They delayed Black Hamptons and this show. Because again, they're probably trying to stretch it out until their next original show comes out so they can have some original content from back to back. But this
with Black Hamptons, it was only available on BET Plus at first, and then for one day only, Carl Weber put on Instagram that you can watch all episodes of Black Hampton. And then he did it because he wanted a bigger audience. Because if you get a bigger audience, like on BET, you got BET Plus, they put the numbers together. Yeah. He thinks, okay, if I get a certain amount of numbers, I could get a 2, or I can finish this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that make I get that. Same thing with the Family Business. I mean, it starts off on BET Plus, and this is gonna go to regular BET once it gets done.
It's already on there.
This season? No,
not this season, but the previous season.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like next year, like this season is going to be on regular BET.
Right.
And I was like, so like when Stacey and I we do the Oval starts on regular BET, and then they put it on BET Plus. Which I'm like, I don't know why they don't just keep it on BET Plus. At least the language can be real, because Tyler Perry is writing cuss words that he knows they won't let him say. Like that don't make any damn sense. Michael J. White does Vlad TV interviews all the time. He never talks about this show. That's because he got sense. Also, he's only in like 3 episodes of like the whole series. Like he's not in it a lot, actually. I mean, so it's not really much to talk about. Really, maybe 7 episodes total, I would think, of the entire series. But he's mentioned here and there. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow to talk about the other family drama that we're watching for some reason. Power Book 3 season 2 episode 6, hopefully, and then we get to see Sasha will be in that, handing Kanan a gun, maybe some ass to go along with it. Let's see what happens. Maybe hand job. She'll be like, here's your gun, here's the hand job, boom, there you go, baby, and a plate of food. Maybe she can cook, like maybe just the full package.
She's not fat again. She's not fat.
Oh my damn it! That's right. No food for her. Because she ain't
Only
fat.
Fat people get
only fat people. That's facts.
Yes.
That's facts. It's like damn it.
Well, Marvin is the exception.
But he said, as an actor, he said that he wanted that. Like he did it on purpose.
Yeah. Well, he did it because he wanted something to do with his hands.
See, and
he talks with his hands, so it was.
He's like, the chips, hilarious. It's all comedy. Tommy ate a lot too.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what, for example.
And it showed for a minute. It did. It showed for a second, and then he got himself back together. I was like, wait a minute. Now, Omari's working out every day. I'm gonna need you to go in the gym with Omari and figure this out, buddy.
He didn't stay as butt naked as Ghost did, though.
Yeah, but there was some times when Tommy was getting it, and you can see them little love handles.
Oh, you rough.
Hold on.
I was like, you saw he's pasty white though. You need to get some sun.
Yeah.
Like, shit. I'm like, well, we get.
Well, he's too light. He can't do sun. He can only do spray tans because his skin will burn.
Oh,
really? He's Irish.
Poor Tommy. I was like, I don't know, but maybe he'll get a little bit dark. Hopefully he eats. Hopefully, with Gary Lennon coming back, they get back to the original Tommy of he loves to eat. Like that kind of made his character. It was kind of like point.
Right. I was kind of soul food.
Yeah. I hope so. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you guys very much. Again, Power tomorrow, American Gigolo tomorrow. Some dick slinging, just not enough. I want to say, but we will work through that. Hopefully, we'll get there. Terry trying to get through the door. So, love you, ladies.